Hey everyone! So here is part 2 from my previous video, 10 ways to wear an extra large t-shirt. I just showed you guys the 10th look last time and I did explain how to do it, so this is the video where I'm going to show you guys how to do the crazy crisscross look. And I just call it that because I don't know what else to call it. I want to thank SFU BAM for the t-shirt, and BAM is Business Administration Merchandise. They promote SFU Business Pride. What? At Simon Fraser University, they sell things like clipboards, binders, mugs, business card holders, and they have different t-shirt designs on their website, so go check it out. They have a sale going on right now. You can get these I Heart SFU Biz t-shirts starting at only $5. So go buy a t-shirt and you can make this design, and then I'll see you around school and we can be like homies, right? And I also want to thank the user that requested this look. I always pronounced it in my head like Garpigdaddy, so I hope that's right. And thanks for requesting it because it was such a cool look. I think it turned out really interesting. At first when I was just staring at the t-shirt, oh, it's from Kylie Minogue's video, All the Lovers. I was just staring at her t-shirt and I couldn't figure out how to do it, but then it was like, oh. So the first thing I did was cut the sleeves off, and then I cut a really wide boat neck, leaving about a 1-inch strap. And then actually put the shirt on backwards so I could fold over the cloth and measure how much tighter I want the top to be. And then I put pins in along both sides to decide where I want the crisscrosses to start. And after that, you'll be cutting the whole middle part between the two pins into thin strips. So here I'm cutting a slit up along the pins, just one layer of the fabric. Be careful not to cut the whole thing. And after you cut it, now you can lay the back of the shirt flat on the table, and this is when you'll start cutting the strips. And I'm doing really pretty skinny, maybe 1 finger width strips, all the way from where you just made your cut up to where your second set of pins are. Now I've cut the strips all the way up to around where the armpits are, and I want to turn what we have here into a tank top. So I'm going to fold it in half, find the middle crease, and cut that straight up so we have 2 flaps for each tank top strap. So after I cut all the strips off, I went to the bottom of the shirt and I cut off the bottom trim. I just wanted to get rid of the original hem. And after that, I stretched out every single string to make them turn really skinny like you see here. At this point, you'll want to try on your t-shirt and make sure the side without strings is sitting at the place you want it to sit. And here I'm sectioning off the side without any strings into 4 quadrants. So you're going to have 2 sections at the bottom crisscrossing and then 2 sections on top crisscrossing. So that's why you need 4 sections, and that's why you need to separate your strings into 4 equal sections. You'll want to count how many strings you have and divide that number by 4. So on the other side, the side without any strings, you're going to cut tiny little holes. You'll need as many holes as you have strings. And then you're going to start stringing them through. A quarter section was 6 strings for me, and so I put 6 strings going in an up direction and then 6 strings going in a down direction. So this is 1 section done. And now I'm going to string the next 6 strings going in a down direction. And so this is the bottom half done. And now I'm going to continue cutting my holes for the top half, and then I'm going to do the exact same thing as we just did on the bottom and string them crisscross again. And then you'll want to try on the shirt, make sure everything's looking alright. Making the knots was actually the part that took the longest for me, because you'll want to pull it so the strings have tension, and so you kind of have to do it carefully one by one while you're wearing the shirt, which is a little bit difficult. Once you're happy with the look of everything, you double knot them, and then you can either leave these dangling strings or snip them off. And I snipped them off. And finally, now I need to do something with the tank top straps. So I cut the top 2 flaps into pointed triangles, and I am going to cut holes into each side so I can thread a string through. And the string, I just used one of the ones left over where I cut off the dangling ones. And so I threaded the string through the 2 holes, and then I tied a knot around the top crisscrosses. And so here is the final product. I really hope you guys try this out. Let me know what you think and how your own t-shirts go. And thanks to SFU BAM. Make sure you check out their website. It is sfubiz.ca/BAM, and go buy a t-shirt. And you could be loving SFU Biz too. I do. Thanks for watching, everyone.